This is it. This is where it is. Big surprise. You don't know if it's for real until you see it, until you hold it in the hands. Here it is. Now it is really for real. This is our book in English that arrived in the post today. We went down to the post office and collected the package and sat down in a wine bar, of course, here in Issy-les-Moulineaux and opened the package. And it was our book, a brand new book on organic wines, biodynamic wines, natural wines, and all other things that have to do with wine and the environment. So here it is, our new book. Biodynamic, Organic and Natural Winemaking, Sustainable Viticulture and Viniculture. What we want to do with this book is really explain what is organic, biodynamic and natural winemaking. There are so many misconceptions and even obfuscation around about what organic, biodynamic and natural winemaking is. So we wanted really to explain what these things mean and what you're allowed to do to the extent that there are any rules. So let me show you a little bit about what's in the book. It actually goes into quite a lot of detail on all aspects of organic wine growing, biodynamic also being a special case, and natural wine also being a kind of a special case. We start out with a little bit of history just to explain how this thing with organic wines came into being, what's the background and why did it start. Then the bulk of the book is about what you can do and what you cannot do, how you do things in organic winemaking. So what's in the book? We start with talking about the vineyard, what an organic wine grower can do in the vineyard, how you treat problems in vineyards, pests and diseases, how you can use other things than dangerous chemicals to fight diseases. And then we talk a little bit about the biodynamic part of it. Biodynamics is perhaps one of the most misunderstood parts of organic winemaking. We think it's a special case of winemaking, of organic winemaking, actually. We explain about the preparations. We talk about the private labelings and control organisms, which are very important in organic winemaking, because one thing with organic winemaking is that it is actually very well regulated. Then we go into what you're allowed to do in the wine cellar. This is actually a very special chapter. It covers quite a big part of the book, but it talks about all the processes and all the additives, if you want to call it that, that you're allowed to use as an organic winemaker or as a biodynamic winemaker. It also talks about what the traditional kind of winemaker is allowed to do. So this actually makes the book a valuable tool also for the ones who want to understand what traditional winemaking is about. We also have a section on natural wines, which is also very misunderstood and honestly also quite a confusing part of winemaking, of the wine scene, I should say. And then at the end we have a whole section of recommended producers. We also talk about many other aspects around winemaking and the environment. So we talk about water resources, forest resources, etc., etc., carbon footprint, and everything that has to do with wine and the environment. All of the book is richly illustrated with lots and lots of photographs.